all of a sudden, some clients would have this very jarring response where it was like their eyes would suddenly pop open and it would look like they were in a freeze state or like going into dissociation. And they would almost come out of that deep relaxation into panic.
I
And
see.
I was thinking, okay, what's happening? I'm doing everything that, I was taught. We're moving them. We're
Right.
down regulating their nervous system and we're moving them into this relaxation response. So why are they all of a sudden panicking when their body gets relaxed?
Yeah.
And that's, I think, the missing piece that the polyvagal theory really started to fill in for me, was that we have, yes, these two branches of our nervous system, the parasympathetic and the sympathetic. And I kind of like to just, to in basic terms, I can think of the parasympathetic as like the brakes of a car. It slows everything down. And then the sympathetic is like the gas pedal of a car, right? It speeds everything up.
Hmm.
And what the polyvagal theory basically shares is that the parasympathetic branch, right, as you know, has two very distinct pathways, the ventral vagal and the dorsal vagal. And
Mm.
so the parasympathetic nervous system can function in this beautiful, healthy, regulatory way of rest, digest, repair, and heal, but it
Mm.
can also be activated as a defense mechanism. It can also pull us into that dorsal vagal response, which is collapse, which is immobilization, which is like the pathway of last resort when our nervous system detects life-threatening danger.
Right.
That's where many of us can go. It's our most primitive survival path. And so
Right.
what I noticed is certain clients that had deep histories, trauma histories, where they may have gone at some point in their lives to that dorsal vagal place as a survival mechanism.
Sure.
When I started to help them to, consciously relax their nervous systems, it was taking them to a place that actually felt very unsafe.
Yeah.
So feeling deeply relaxed in some nervous systems feels very similar to being in a dorsal vagal response. And then that triggers, right, these feelings of anxiety and panic, or can just take you straight into dorsal dissociation. And so that was very eye-opening to me. And it really showed me that there's a much more nuanced way of
Yeah.
viewing the nervous system and how to really work with our own physiology.